Hi, this is Brad. Welcome to another video in the bitB video training series. Today we're going to take a quick look at the settings option and specifically at auto discovery. Okay, auto discovery is what bitB uses to add most of the devices to the database. You enter a seed device, and then from that seed device, once it's discovered, bitB will take the MAC address table, the ARP cache, the route table, the CDP table, LLDP table, and use these table entries to discover other devices. So what I want to show you real quick today is how do you disable or enable auto discovery, and where can you actually watch if auto discovery is running. So let's take a quick look here. So if you have bitB open, go up to the file menu, and you'll see an option right here that says auto discovery settings, enable auto discovery. So you can enable it or disable it right here from the checkbox. By default, auto discovery runs every 5 minutes, which is 300 seconds. Now, what will happen is if auto discovery is already running, then every 5 minutes it just checks and says, oh, is auto discovery running? And if it is, it just continues to run. If for some reason auto discovery wasn't running, every 300 seconds, let's say that bitB went through all the entries, all the dynamic entries, and it didn't have any more IP addresses to check from either the ARP table or the CDP table, and it said it's done, it'll sit idle until another 5 minutes and check and see if there's more entries, because you could have discovered a device or added a device which puts more dynamic entries in the table, and then bitB would start auto discovery again on that 5-minute interval. And when you set this, whatever number you set this to, let's say you wanted to set it to 86,400, which I believe is 24 hours. If you want it to run every 24 hours, then it's going to start 24 hours from the time you set it. Okay, it's not set like midnight or something like that. It's from the time that you set it. And then the other part is connection types. It's either auto discovery will default to either SSH or Telnet, or it can actually, instead of saying default, actually, it can use both connection types. So if you have SSH enabled, but you don't have Telnet enabled, then SSH is the only one used and Telnet's not used. And most people are trying to phase out Telnet, so it's a good thing not really to use Telnet. Okay, so that's the settings for auto discovery. Now, how do I know if auto discovery is running? Well, down at the bottom here, you'll actually see an auto discovery status on the status bar. And when it's not green, it means it's not running and it's idle. When it's green, it means it's actively running. So this isn't really an enabled, disabled. This is more when it's actually running and running through the table and trying to discover new entries. The other thing you can look at, and what will happen is when it is running, this will turn green, this little button here. But you can also click on the event window for auto discovery. So there's an actual event window, and you can watch to see if anything's running in here. You can see that it actually ran here before, and it has some status and everything of what happened with auto discovery. So that is the file settings auto discovery. Give you a quick overview of how to enable and disable auto discovery. So I hope you're having a great time with bitB. I hope you're dynamically discovering your network, and come back and watch some of the other videos in the bitB video training series. Thank you and have a great day.